Hey y'all, welcome back to L&L Honeycomb Homestead. Today I'm going to show you different ways that you can grow your onions for your garden and for indoors all year long. So if you're interested in wanting to see how I got this onion, kind of funky like, but it's still good. All I have to do is cut this out. If you want to see how this onion turned into this, then stay tuned. Okay y'all, so for about 2 weeks or more, I've been, from the last episode that we had when I was showing you your onions and stuff like that and everything like that, what I was seeding, what I was putting in, getting ready, my herbs and stuff like that. I was also doing remember I told you I was going to be growing some of that stuff indoors as well. So this is what I do all the time. You can do it as well. It's really easy. It's really simple. But there's a lot of people that don't know it's this simple, okay? I told you I was one of those people. But I did know about this one because I love to cook, and this is something that I did know. But there's a lot of people that don't know. So I'm going to show you ways that you can have onions and scallions all year long. And if you're interested in wanting to know, I'll be happy to tell you because I'm going to show it to you. Okay? So here we go. So, as you can see, I got a big old onion and I put it in some water. You see all those roots? You'll take that onion, you'll turn it upside down where you will see roots on the bottom of it. Now, you don't have to put it in water. That's another way though. You can put it in water for those roots to go faster. It will work faster, and you'll have thicker stems if you get a bigger onion. And you can do that with all the colors of the onions, y'all. All the onions. So if it's looking like this, that's because the nutrients are slowly going away. Slowly going away. But there's still a lot of roots. So I'm going to show you another way you can continue on growing and harvesting. As you see, I harvest. You're going to harvest these onions, and guess what? It's going to keep coming back. Why? Because you got your roots there. Why? Because you still got a lot of nutrients in that onion, and it's going to continue on growing. Therefore, you can make your onion chives for your baked potatoes, for your stir fries, and all that good jazz. Okay? So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to do all of them that way. But I'm going to have some that's going to still be in my little window in my kitchen because I like cooking with it. You could cook it with your noodles. You could hook up some stuff, but just like that. But what you're going to do is you're going to peel all this off. All the skin off. Okay? And I'm going to show you just that when I'm finished doing that. I'm going to show you. Okay, so as you can see, I took off that top layer, that dark skin. I took that off. Well, you know there is another film of skin on here. You see the roots? You see that? Okay, I'm going to pull the camera a little bit closer. Now, if you can see this right in here, you can count. There's 1, 2, 3. I got 1. There's one hole right there. Then you got another one right there and right there. You see that? And you can also, it can split right in there, but you don't have to. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to take this, okay, and you're going to peel as much as you can peel from this. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay. Now, usually you can just kind of rub it and it'll roll right off. Okay, so if you can see that? Now, each individual, see how that is? Because you're right here in the heart of the onion. Okay, and that's a hole. So what you're going to do is slowly pull it apart. Okay. And you can do it like that. If that root is not there, it's still going to be able to root. It still will be able to root. Believe me, it will. I've done it a million times. Don't worry about if it is broke or if it's broke or anything, okay? You just stick it in some soil or you can put it in some water and that will start rooting, okay? But you got one. And then I'll pull it apart. You might have some more skin, but if you do, right, don't let it bother you. You're going to just find where you can start the peeling at. Sometimes it's easy and it's right up here. So you're going to just slowly kind of help it, you know, so that way you can kind of pull that apart from it. And I'm going to show you real quick. So that way you can see how many you have. You'll have that one. Since it's just one. Okay? But you can take this. You see how it's on the root? And you can put that in the ground. You have a couple more growing periods because you still got a lot of nutrients in here. See what I'm saying? And as long as you got some roots, you can stick this also in your garden beds like that. You could go ahead and harvest. That way some more can come up. And as long as you have a healthy healthy bulb, you know what I'm saying? And the nutrients is not out of it, all those onions that I showed you, yes, you can do the same thing. You can pull them apart and those can be your starts. But when you pull them apart really easily so that way the roots can still be intact on the bottom of those as well. And if you don't, you can stick them up. You can take your the tops right here and you can harvest that and you can also set them in water and they'll start rooting. So that way you can have roots, some more onions to grow in your garden. It's all different ways and great benefits for that. Okay, so that's the onions. Another way, you got your garlic. If you have garlic, you could do it the same way. You know how you bust your garlic up? You know, to put in your garden? You do it the same way. If you want to grow it indoors real quick to get a head start before they go outdoors, or if you want to just grow them indoors and just be that, then and put them in all different size pots if you want to. In your garden beds and pots, whatever. It'll make a beautiful foliage. You know what I'm saying? So you can take that. You know how you peel it apart. That's the part that you don't want inside there that you don't want to peel off because those are the ones you're going to put in the ground. An example. These. Stick that in there. It's already rooting. If you don't want to wait till you go outdoors and want to grow still all year long, you can stick this in some soil. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So everybody I know have one of these. You've had it with your spinach greens and stuff like that from Walmart and different stuff like that. You can put your soil in there. Make sure you have some holes in the bottom for drainage. It's a miniature greenhouse. You can take your whole garlic and set it off in there. Just like that. And do rows of them. You can put them in here. You can put them in any pot. You could do the same thing with your onions. And put them in there. And line them up in there. And it won't be long before they start getting sprouts. Now, as you can see, that whole garlic, you can imagine how many there is in here. When I started these, do you remember how small my bulbs were? They were real small. You know they come real small sometimes in a bag, and sometimes they come up a good size. But these were small when I started these. I just left them alone. Look how much they done shot off. This was not that big in that bag. I promise you it wasn't. It was not that big at all. At all. They were real small. But anyway, you can stick them off in here. You could do the same with this one. You can stick them all in here in rows. And they will all start growing the sprouts at the top. And you'll have you a bigger garlic as well. You'll have some garlic growing. You can have them like that, fill your soil up. You can put them in a pot and everything. You can do it all the same way. So, these onions got me crying and my nose running. I hope y'all don't see nothing. I hope it don't show nothing in the video. That would be something nasty, wouldn't it? Yes, it would be. But anywho, those are ways you can grow your onion and your garlic indoors, okay? All year long. All year long. And to take them starts that's coming from your onions and your garlic and to go ahead and put them out there in the garden when it's time. Whenever you put them out. Just that simple. I mean, if you don't want to wait 100-some days for those seeds, for stuff to start sprouting, but you want some luscious, thick ones, like the ones I showed you, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. So that's another way that you can grow garlic and onion indoors to take outdoors or to have indoors right there in your kitchen to cook with. And as long it has got all the nutrients in that garlic and that onion like that, guess what? It's going to keep on and keep on. You're going to keep harvesting and keep harvesting. Okay? Okay, y'all. So I'm not going to keep on babbling. I'm not. Because you already know what time it is. And yes, I got some more subscribers. And also I want to thank everybody that commented on the journey that we're getting ready to start. I'm still going to be growing out here, y'all. I'm still going to be growing out here because that's going to be a journey itself. Don't worry. I'm videoing all of it. I'm going to be videoing it all, okay? And I'm going to let you know. You're going to know. You're going to know. So anyway, I got 2 subscribers since then. And one is called AOVO on the farm from Southern Illinois. And the other person is Sheila Thomas. Hey, I want to thank y'all for subscribing to our channel. Y'all honeybees now. We're all in it together, growing. So I want to thank y'all for coming on and everything. And I hope this was very helpful. Something fast, quick to get out to your garden, to have indoors. When you see them onions coming up and sprouting in them bags and you haven't got to it yet, do not throw it away. You got more onions. More onions. So don't throw it away. Don't throw it away. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Keep it. Eat it. You're growing. You're growing a garden in your house and don't even know it. Yes. Yes. All of that. All of that. So until then, y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. Stay warm. Because I know I am. Because it's cold out there. That's why I ain't out there yet. So I'm going to be coming to you. I'm coming for you. And yeah, I'm coming for you because you need to grow. Yes, you need to grow. Okay, but I'm going to be coming for more content and more videos. Stay tuned to LNL Honeycomb Homestead. Y'all subscribe. Put a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.